Abundance, abundance. Hey, John, what's up, my brother? Abundance, abundance, abundance. Supreme, abundance. I came out here and sat in the park for a little bit because, I'm gonna keep it real with my family here and in my social media family. Hey, She Golden. Hey, Devon. How are you, love? I'm starting to get back to myself, my people. Because I want to tell you, like, when I tell you, like, this was depressing. And it's not the fact that just my leg is broken. People don't really understand, like, the extent of having a broken leg. You know what I mean? If you're at lower extremities, if you're a kid, a teenager, and you living with your family and family members and stuff like that, then that's something different. But as a grown ass man and your leg is down, like, and then you like to be active and move around, exercise, work out, ride your bike, you know what I mean? These are things that I like to do, and these are the things that have that I literally cannot do anymore. And it just feels good to come outside sometimes, being cooped up in the house in one position all the time, and I can't get the sun. So it feels good to come out here and actually get the sun sometimes. And I'm starting to get back to myself because my leg on the outside is healing a lot better, and it's feeling a lot better on the inside. So I will say that. And appreciate and abundance and gratitude to everyone who sent me healing energy, everyone who supported me. Thank y'all so much from the bottom of my heart, for every atom in my body. Thank you so much. I greatly, sincerely appreciate everything. But the question is that I want to ask, and the reason why I'm asking this question is because I've been getting back to myself, digging in my psychology book, and I'm just looking at psychology, and I'm looking at the world in which we live. And I'm looking at a few situations in which we live, whether it's through personal experience or through experience through my eyes and ears and what I've seen and witnessed through environment or entertainment. So I ask, and this is a question for sisters, how much do a man need, or I should have titled it wrong. What do a man taking care of you look like? Because I want to know. Let's just say, for example, I want to ask a woman a question. Now, every culture is going to say something different. So this is what we must understand too. The Asian woman is going to say something different than the Arab woman. The Arab woman is going to say something different than the white woman. The Latino woman is going to say something different than all three of those women. And guess what? All those women, even East Indian, the Caribbean women, all of those women are going to say something different than the Western than black women in America. So this is what I'm saying. I'm asking, how much do a man needs to be someone that you're willing to submit yourself to fully? Psychologically, mentally, spiritually, mentally, and physically. How much do a man need? That's the question that I want to ask. And what do taking care of you look like? This is a question that I ask because, the one thing that I hear a lot of is that, it's not just me hearing this. Women hear this and men hear this as well. Excuse me. I'm drinking my blueberry boy. So, how much do a man needs in order to, he needs to own land? He needs to own land? Okay, so in order for a man to be with you as a woman, he needs to own land. So that means anybody that you sleep with from this point going forward or in your past that didn't own land, you just was experiencing and just using yourself. So none of them have anything to, none of them is to blame for the actions that you chose. So I just want to know, what do that look like? Now, the only reason why I responded to that, because secure within himself first and be focused on his goals. Thank you. I greatly appreciate that, because that's something that is feasible. Now, let me ask you a question. All right, here we go. So if you how much do he need? You know what I'm saying? How much money do he needs to be making? What type of job does he have? Does he need to have a career, or could he just have a job? Does he need to have 10-bedroom house, or could he just have a house? What type of area does he need to live in? Does he need to live in the suburbs? Does he need to own his home? Do we need to? These are the questions that I'm asking. I want to ask these to sisters, because I want to know where you're at mentally. This is no joke, because women exercise hypergamy when it comes to physical stability. Men exercise hypergamy when it comes to spiritual stability, which is mental. Just understand that. So this is why, y'all, we not catching on what we're actually doing out here, because we're not paying attention. We think women are more closer to spirituality, but women, when you exercise hypergamy when it comes to financial, that's not spirituality. So let's say you meet a guy that has a house, or let's say he has a 2-bedroom apartment and he's working at a job. And then you see another dude on TV, or a couple on TV. This dude got a couple $100,000 and he took his girl here, or he bought his girl this. Now, because you seen that on TV, or you seen that somewhere else, now you look at your man funny, because he's getting up every day, going to be a truck driver, a carpenter, doing landscaping, whatever the case may be. Now you're exercising hypergamy based off what you saw with another couple, because now you feel like she's more happier because there's more income coming in. So all I'm asking is, how much money how much money does he need in order for him to get your flower from you? Because then I have to say something else, is that when women say a man got to be able to take care of me, and when you say that a man need to pay for your nails, your hair, and your other upkeeping that you do for a woman, when a man has to pay for that, now what are you to him? You're not his woman no more. Any man, and I'm just being realistic, any man that deals with a female that relies on him totally, if I gotta get your cosmetics, if I gotta get the products, your hygiene products, if I gotta buy your toothpaste, I gotta buy the things that you need from month to month in order for you to keep your hygiene together. If I gotta buy that for you, what type of woman are you gonna be for me? That's a question. And I'm not being smart. So when I'm asking these questions, I want women to understand what you are saying and what men are listening to and what we are hearing out in the streets. I value and appreciate you. I believe that a man needs to build a house so you can turn it into a home. But after that, what else is it that he should be? What else? How much do he need? Because there is a lot of men out here, males out here, that has 1-bedroom apartment, 2-bedroom apartment, maybe a house. When you deal with that man, do you then exercise hypergamy outside of your relationship, or do you exercise hypergamy with him by inspiring him and you doing stuff as well to say, listen, let's do this. If I want to go to Jamaica next year, let's put ourselves in position so we can go to Jamaica for 2 weeks next year. See, that's making it grow with where you're at. That's called creativity. That's not called grind or struggle. That's called creativity. Because anybody that remember growing up in a household, remember back in the day, a lot of people that may watch my videos today, you may not remember back in the day when they gave away cheese and shit like that before we had cable and all that shit. It was a house full of people. And guess what? We had fun as a house full of people. We had fun growing and being creative together. Now everybody got cell phones and laptops and shit. Everybody's in individual rooms. You could be right next to a nigga and y'all texting each other because y'all can't communicate. You have no creativity. The device is doing everything for you in life. So all I'm saying, for a woman, be mindful about what you are asking for from a man, and be mindful of how you exercise hypergamy, because you should exercise it. I promise you, and I guarantee you, because I pushed my daughter to exercise hypergamy. But when you get a male and you choose that male for whatever reason you may have chosen, and this for whatever reason you may chose that man, remember one thing, that man will fall and grow based upon you. And you will say, well, why you putting all that on me, Kala? Because you met him in the conditions that he was in. So you either accept that where he's at And if you want him to be better, then you have to breathe life into him. Because what everything else that he's involved with right now told him that he's okay where he's at right then and there. And guess what? Even you told him that by giving him the JJ in the position that he was at. So if he was a cashier or a busboy at a fucking restaurant and rapping on a microphone, doing little shows at these little bars and shit, and you met him having drinks and y'all start having sex and then y'all had babies and shit, and now all of a sudden you still looking at BET and stuck into this fantasy world, and you want to live like Jay-Z and Beyonce, and you got that wrapped in your mind, but you didn't meet him like that. You see what I'm saying to you? He ain't get there. We gotta deal realistic with shit when we come to relationships. See, everybody got expectations in relationships, and we lie to each other when we say we don't have expectations. We do. We just not honest with one another. Because we don't want to feel like, you on my top or I'm on your top. No, fuck this, bro. We playing with each other's lives here. This is feelings and emotions involved. Energy is involved with this shit. You know, shit happens when it comes into relationships. You see what I'm saying to you? Now, you may be a cold, callous motherfucker and you can lay down with a motherfucker and then get up and just walk away like a shark kill a fish. You might can do that. But then if you can do that, then you need to lay down with people that's like that. Don't lay down with somebody that's not like that. Don't lay down with somebody that got compassion in their heart. And then another thing, let me just say this to my sisters. When we be talking about polygyny, Now I done went over to 3 different subjects, and you can come on and I'm gonna pull people up and you can chime in. When we talk about polygyny, then women talk about, well, why can't women have other, a multitude of men then? So let's just say let that action take place, that I can share my girl with somebody else. That it's openly, we can share you with one another. Y'all can have openly men. And I'm not talking to every woman, but I am talking about the women that say, yes, why can't women do what men do? Not a problem. But I want to say this to you. In order for you to exercise that type of fantasy, in order for it to work for you, then you got to have a man that's like a shark emotionally towards you. Oh, you're not thinking about that, are you? Because it's not one black man that's in his full right mind, that taps into feminine energy, that feels okay with another man stroking his woman. I don't give a damn. That could be my blood brother. We can have the same mother and father. That's my woman, bro. Get lost. Seriously. That's my woman. That's my woman. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. It'll work with the European man, because guess what? He's already cold and callous towards you. He had no problem fucking lynching you from bridges, doing scientific experiments on you. That means in order for me, I have to look at you like rappers look at what you will call thoughts and smuts. But you want me to look at you like a queen or divine empress, but you want me to look at you like that and give you the okay to go and sleep with another man 3 days after you sleep with me, and then you come back to me 4 days later or the very next day. Nah, that doesn't work. That's all I'm saying. I want you to think about that. That means I can't have the same emotions for you. And you want me to sit down and watch Netflix with you? You want me to have a conversation with you? You want me to tap into your emotions when you're having situations and issues and problems with your friends and family members? But if I was to look at you and be like, oh, you only over, bend over. Fuck is wrong with you? Give me some head. Bend over. All right, I'm cool. I'm out now. Now guess what? You looking at me like, and now you looking in the mirror like, something just got taken from me. You're like, yo, something just got taken from me. I know I wanted to have sex with him, and yes, we had sex, but I feel like something was taken from me. I don't feel like I got something, because when you sleep with the man, you're supposed to receive. Come on, honey bake. Come on, honey bake. Come on, honey bake. Way to go. All right. Come on, honey bake. And see, that's just real. That's just being honest. So when we sit there and say, that means I got to be cold and callous towards you. You're not going to find a man of value that see value in you, that's comfortable with you sleeping with another man. He's not going to do it. You're nothing to him, and he has no value for himself, which means he's doing nothing in society. He's not contributing to the evolution or the evolution or the evolvement of uplifting consciousness on this planet. He's a dumb nigga. Simple as that. What am I saying to the men? These niggas, women, listen to me. I love my sisters. And if anybody watch my videos, women would say one thing. These niggas in trouble. Yeah, anybody watch my video would say, yo, these niggas in trouble. Biologically, I created these jokers. You jokers are in trouble. Let me say this to the women on the planet. Just do a calculation of all women on the planet. In fact, I was just going to say just do a calculation of all black women, but you could do a calculation of all women on the planet. Right? How many women it is to men. It only takes, I want y'all women to hear this. And the niggas that's out here that are trifling, that are doing absolutely nothing, making excuses about when it comes to their children, because it doesn't take money to literally take care of a child. Just to be truthful and honest with you, it don't take a boatload of money. And if you are righteous and doing what you're supposed to do, the universe gonna give you everything that you need in this world. You already have everything you need around you, because the planet and the universe is yours, and you are it walking in the flesh. But I want to say this to the women, and the males already know this, especially if you're reading biology and genetics. Women, the reason why I speak to you and I talk about the things that's going on with you and how you're speaking about the things you're talking about right now is because even though the universe we're going through a transition, the transition is going to affect you and children more than it's going to affect men first. So we're going to go through this transition because men are going to have to show who they truly are, their worthiness. I just want you to know this, my sisters. Men are going to have to show you their worthiness. I want you to hear this right now. 30 men. 30. Did you hear what I said? 30 men. How many men in football? How many? 32 teams in football. I don't know how many basketball teams. I don't know how many it is, right? But let me just say to you, and just those alone, you could just look at those NFL and the NBA. 30 men, and that's all those men. Just imagine all that shit get dwindled down to 30. 30 men. All of these men on the planet, 30 men. All it takes is 30 to impregnate every woman on the planet. The number one job for our people is to know thyself, which will in turn preserve our race, our genes. And creativity follows with know thyself. And our wealth, our richness, our power is in our children. 30 men to impregnate every woman on the planet. That's all I gotta say. So let me just say this to you, my sister. The universe is a woman. These niggas that's talking this phallus bullshit, the universe is a woman. Every planet is a female. I don't care when they talk about, well, there's a planet that got masculine energy. Yes, because you know why? The black woman has the X chromosome and the Y chromosome. We only have one chromosome, which is the Y. Because you know why she has two? Because she produces one different life form, which is us. I was going to say two. She produces herself, replicate herself, and then she replicates a mutation of herself. Yeah. The planet, woman. Every planet, female. Nature, the dominant force, female. So I just want women that are new to my videos to understand. There are brothers that have been on my videos that read anatomy books, that study, that look at biology and just understand the basic the basics of biology and understand that it's you. You're the key to all of this. This shit had to be, let me explain something to you. Before it becomes physical, it has to be what? Mental. They had to beat Jesus and God into you so you can start believing in cities, states, and continents. So you can start believing in fucking social studies, science, English. They had to get that in you first. And then you had to manifest Wi-Fi, nigga. Jobs, careers. You had to get all that in you first. You had to get the clock and the calendar in you. And then you manifest it. You see? That's how they do it. So I just want women that come and watch my videos and they be like, oh, Kala, because sometimes you only watch a short clip and people only want to use certain clips of my videos so they can push their narrative of I'm racist, I have a problem with women. This shit is just real sad. And not one motherfucking female in my life that ever came in my life or ever been in my life can sit there and say I never treated them respectfully like the divine empress or queen that they are, no matter how the actions they may have displayed themselves. I know that. I know that. I do everything that anybody that be on the fucking videos and these guys, women on the videos be talking about what a man should do. That's exactly what I do. But I do it on a level, on my financial level. I don't do it on a millionaire level. And furthermore, I don't believe that a woman should not be doing something that bring in some sort of income to herself. I don't believe in that. I believe that you should be in a position where as though that you should do for yourself. So that way, when you are pregnant and you go through the gestation period of pregnancy and you're no longer moving around, now you can sit back. Now you can sit back and you can spend a year and a half with your child, 2 years just breastfeeding your child and teaching your child. Most women that want to sit back and talk about, well, he needs to pay for this and take care of me and buy this, that, and the third, what do they do with their time? Nothing. They don't read. They don't teach their own children. No other races are teaching it. They take their children to daycare or take them to a tutor. They don't know. Who taught Dwayne Wade children? I'm not being smart. Who taught Will Smith children? You got all the money in the world, but you ain't got all the sense in the world to teach your own children. So what they're going to do with the time? Motherfuckers get welfare and don't do shit with their day all day, but watch TV and watch fucking video games and eat. Play video games and eat. So what is me providing you a better lifestyle? How is me providing you a lifestyle where you don't do shit? That's only the lifestyle that I'm providing you is only going to make you lazy. And on top of me making you lazy, only thing it's going to do is going to make me as a man look at you and be like, yo, bro, what the fuck do I got? This is a child. This is a child. I don't care what anyone says. That's a fact. And a woman feel the same way. Women, y'all feel the same way. It ain't like y'all don't. If you getting up and going to work every day, and this joker hustling, and you like, yo, I met you when you was hustling. I'm working. We live together now. We got a baby on the way. I need you to be doing X, Y, and Z. And if he still can't get to that point, you need to get out of your mind, hey, he doesn't have to be in my life. We don't have to be having sex. He doesn't have to be living with me in order for him to be a father to his child. Most of us stay in relationships far longer than we have to because you know why? We live in a fantasy world of the parents need to be together with their children. And you know what in turns happen? We end up fucking the children up. This is what happens. And that's a fact. So I just asked, how much do we need? Let me see something here. Do I got anybody up here? Let me see this. Need, in order for you to be the woman that you say that you can't be because you don't have the financial stability, but you eat every day. You have a roof over your head. You have shelter. You got clothes on your back.
Yeah, I agree with that. No woman should work while she's pregnant. No woman should work. I totally agree with that. I fully believe that a man should take care of the responsibilities of a house. Once a man provide a home for you, you should not come inside the home and now I got to buy everything for you. Your fucking hair products, your teeth. I shouldn't have to do that for you. You should be able to come in there and maintain yourself as a woman because that's what I've seen. And let's go. You can go to a part-time job. But you should be doing something. I don't live in Bill Gates' world. I don't live in that world. I don't live in that world. This is all I hear. I hear the same people. I be watching videos and I hear people talk about, well, he should have this and have this. And then you see the nigga that they sleeping with and the nigga that they sleeping with ain't even remotely close to the fantasy that they putting on social media. I be like, well, why are you fucking this dude then? This dude ain't even got a pot to piss in or a window to throw out, but you on social media talk about I ain't doing this and I ain't doing blah, blah, blah. The nigga gotta have. Okay, so how much do we need? That's why I know it's just a crock of shit. I know all this shit's a crock of shit. I keep telling y'all that's why I stick with DNA. All the other shit we be doing, all that shit is we have turned into a group of species as a whole of fucking talkers. We went from doers to talkers. I just want to know how much do we need. You know what I mean? Because let me explain something to you. When a man make money, I don't make money. None of my money, if I ever had none of a job, when I get up and go to work, it's not a job for me to say that I just want to have me a house or a home or a car that I can drive so I can get from A to B. I make money to say, oh, you know what? Because I want to be a father again. So I want to be able to provide for my child, my family. But not only that, I want to be, the most important part, I want to teach my children. See, that's the most important thing. A lot of us don't want to do that. So if you don't want to teach your children, what more time on your hands is going to do for you? Nothing. It's not going to do nothing for you. When a man has money, he can meet a female at Foot Locker. She can be a waitress. When a woman has money, she looks at things differently. It is what it is. I respect it. I'm not knocking it. Do your thing. My sister, my love, my value, I appreciate you. But I just tell you, just look at let me give a relationship, because again, they throw these people in our faces and we act like we don't see them, but we act like that we don't go through the same thing. Let's give an example here, right? Most of us have an idea about the rap community. And most of us, some of us, I would say at least a nice percentage of us heard of somebody called Birdman before, far as males. Women heard of, called Tony Braxton. Now, I want to ask y'all a serious question here. We all heard of Birdman before. We all heard of Tony Braxton before. I want to ask y'all a serious question here, right? What type of relationship you think that is? Really? This is what we reduce ourselves to? Think about this shit. You know why? Fuck what the girl? What's her name that was messing with Russell? That was messing with Future and went to Russell Wilson, because she knew. She said, "I got in a car." Listen, when she got in the car and did the robbery, she said, "I can't do the homicide." When she got in the car, when the motherfucking flashing lights and shit and camera and Future all over, you know what I'm saying? Fuck on some comers. Fuck on some comers, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? When that shit was popping, she said, "Oh shit, I'm riding. We riding together." No, she said, nigga, I ain't know you serious about this. I didn't know you was serious about this. No, I'm abandoning ship. I'm not telling on you. I ain't snitching on you. We got away with this robbery. I'm not doing this shit no more. I'm out. And went to Russell Wilson. She said, fuck that. I need me a blue collar nigga. Seriously, I need me a blue collar brother. Fuck, that ain't no way in the world. No. We gotta know what we willing to get into. You should never get into something that you know that you're not gonna be able to finish. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't get in there and be like, nah, I can't do it. That's why I say it's so important for our sisters to build relationships with another sister. See, everybody think, when people be talking about it's being by yourself is not a bad thing. Well, according to statistics and stats and clinical studies, that's a very bad thing. And even according to nature, things that live on their own and try to survive by themselves literally die. Things that really strive and everlasting life actually survive better together. We're not we're not psychologically, physically designed to be by ourselves. We are designed to be by ourselves to a certain extent, but not. You weren't even born by yourself. You wasn't made by yourself. None of that. You don't even perform the actions on this planet by yourself. That's why we have so many other life forms here. That's being honest. You use the energy from trees. You use when Magneto. Like, that's why I tell people, like, when we watch these sci-fi movies, if we don't understand anatomy, they show you that. When these mutants like that deal with electricity, like Black Lightning, what did he do? He pulled energy in from what? The electrical system. But the electrical system is what? Tied into the earth. So he was literally pulling energy in from the earth to charge up, to use lightning. Oh man. Yeah. We all need someone. I totally agree with that. We all need someone. When people be like, "Oh man, I can be by myself. I need to be myself." That's just a form of. That's a coping statement. Just like people use drugs to cope with shit, people use words to cope with things as well. That's just a coping statement. That's it. Because if you was good by yourself, you wouldn't have that fucking cat and dog. You wouldn't be so excited about that dog you see every damn day or that cat. You understand what I'm saying? And someone that you gotta literally clean shit and piss up after. That you ain't even raising and installing anything other than sit, walk, fucking piss, roll over, play dad, go catch the ball, fetch. That's it. Nothing else. It be cat. Listen, I know as a man that I don't even want to be alone. You feel what I'm saying to you? And and I'm not the best looking man in the world, but I know that as a man at this point in my life, I know that I can at least. It's not comfortable being with a woman at night and not being with a woman for long term. See, everybody look at relationships and think about the shit for just the 3 days or the first 2 to 3 months. Even when I'm talking to you, I'm thinking 3, 4, 5 months down the line, because I know everything is not going to be peaches and cream. I know everything not going to be peaches and cream. I'm paying attention to everything that you're saying, and I want you to pay attention to what I'm saying. I'm looking at body language. I'm looking at your encounters, how you interact with your cell phone. I'm looking at all that. Not because someone need to do something dirty to me, but I'm watching you because guess what? If I let you in my mind, the worst place and the best place that I can ever let you at is in my mind. See, if the worst place is worse for me if I let you in my mind, because then you become a liability to me psychologically that has a residual physical effect on my body, livers, kidneys, and whatever the case may be when we involve with a relationship, regardless if people want to ignore the fact or not. You have adverse effects when you're in a fucked up relationship, mentally, and it inverts physically. Or the best place, or you could be the best thing for me in my mind. Make me so happy, excited that when I see you. Make me rush to when I get home. Make me when I get in the crib to make me want to just love on you, just hug up on you, just kiss on you, be like, yo, what's up, babe? Then I'm laughing, I'm putting music on. You can be in my mind like that. It's okay with letting someone in there. It's about letting a motherfucker in there, and you don't know when to put them the fuck out your mind. That's the place. That's the problem. See, we have been being taught as people, and this is the one thing I like about Tyrese. He made it's a clip to him, and he was talking about when people get out of relationships, and he said the worst thing to be sometimes could be alone. He said maybe I do need to be loved again to believe in love. See, a lot of us need to be loved again to be in love. But some of us are so afraid that we actually fuck up the person that that literally care for us. We literally fuck that up. You know why? With our attitude, with our mouths, the way we speak to each other, how comfortable we get with one another. Yeah. Using past traumas to bring up, to using past traumas uh, to forecast the future between you and the person that you're dealing with right now, because the argument may look similar to what the argument went on between the individual that was no good for you. Yeah, this is what goes on. This is consistently that's happening with us. We ignore it, but it's a consistent thing that's happening with us. We self-sabotage because there's no way in the world. And I listen to some of these sisters on social media. I listen to y'all, and y'all be like the sister earlier was talking about, on a goddess live this morning, and she was talking about how she loved polygamy, how she want a sister wife, how I'm down. And you can look in her eyes and you can see that she's like the fun. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm talking about, the fun, the excited. It's not about just being in a relationship with someone. It's about being in a fun and exciting and relationship. You know what I'm saying? And we have in our mind that days are not boring. Like, days you're not going to be just sitting back on a couch or laying across your bed and your girl over there and you're sitting right there, and you know what I mean? You might be on your phone, she might be on her phone, or whatever the case may be, or it might just be some dead silence in it. But you looking at TV and you thinking you will always want excitement. These people don't always have excitement in their lives. So you have to find excitement within yourself. I've just been on here just, sharing my, everybody. I'm just over here just sharing my thoughts. Yeah, that is her choice. Whatever choice, that's what she wants. But a lot of the tough shit that I be hearing a lot of women talk about that they want, or how they feel when they 22, they don't feel like that when they fucking hit 33. A lot of shit that women be talking that shit at 23 and 24 years old, at 35 and 38 years old, they don't be feeling the same way. Why is that? See, here's the deal. You don't never see a tree or anything in nature automatically changing its mind about how it should be living based upon the age of its existence. I know the fuck you don't. I'm living the way I was living since day one. You don't see that. You don't see none of that shit. But we do. I mean, literally change. It's one thing to say, okay, I can't, you know what? I'm not going to walk to the store today because I'm older and my foot is hurting. So I'm going to drive to the car. I'm going to drive to the store today. That's one thing. But to literally say, okay, I'm 35 years old now, I'm not going to be out here just fucking anybody and just having drinks and having hot girl summers, or niggas out here I'm just not going to be out here making babies and having this baby mom and this baby mom, and I'm not taking care of my kids. I'm not even talking to my kids. I'm not going to be just doing that. We literally make drastic cultural changes when we get into our midlife crisis. God damn. I mean, we literally make drastic changes. That's a fucking drastic change. To literally go from out here, I ain't trying to hear that shit. I'm gonna be this way forever. This how it's gonna be, and it's all about blah 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 blah. To be like, you know what? I don't know. So that's literally a drastic change. So you can sit there and say, all right, hold on. It's the type of change that I'm talking about. I can't even. Let's just say I know a family, right? They love Cadillacs. Everybody in the family got Cadillacs, right? So if one of the child get born and they don't get a Cadillac, they get a Chrysler, that's not a drastic change. That's just a change. That's just the person decided. We talk about drastic changes that we make in our lives when we get to midlife crisis. Literally. Like the shit that we were hearing from 19 or 18 all the way up until we get 30, 33 years old, all that shit that we was hearing, we was going for the same shit every year or every 2 years or every 6 months or every 3 months. Then all of a sudden a light go off and say you've been repeating the same cycle over and over. Yeah, yeah. I don't know what men don't consider looks. I consider looks, but looks is not going to be for a man. A man, looks plays a role, but looks are not going to play a role when it comes to my future. Simple as that. That's not going to play the full. That's not going to play the full role. Everybody's not. You guess what? I have seen plenty of dudes be like, "Yo, my girl, the baddest girl on the planet." I look at this girl, I be like, "Oh, she's okay. She's okay." But in your eyes, she's the baddest woman on the planet, and that's all that matters. I don't need my woman to be the woman that when she steps out, she's the baddest motherfucking woman on the planet. I need my woman aura to step out before she steps out. I, I need when a motherfucker see me walking on the street and she see my glow, and I tell her like my queen add to this glow. She like, yo, wow. That's what I need. I don't need my niggas, my woman to be like, yo, every time a motherfucker ride by, they gotta shit, man. I don't need that. I'm cool. I need her aura to be popping. That's what I need. I don't need her ass to be popping. I don't need her lips to be popping. I don't need her chest or breast to be popping. I need her aura to be popping. That's what I need. Trust me. That'll add up. Believe me, you. Trust me when I fucking tell you. Trust me. And I don't mean no harm, and don't take this the wrong way, but some of the most unattractive women are married right now. I'm not being mad at the sisters. Don't take it because you're married and you be like, I'm not unattractive because I'm married. My sisters, listen, I know women that are married too. I'm not saying that. But some of the most unattractive men are in happy fucking marriages right now and happy relationships with some women that are not as a dime, what you would consider a dime, because everybody's not a dime, and I'm not a fucking dime. I'll be a two. I'm cool with that. But my soul is a dime. My universal soul, my genuine heart is a dime. So I don't base it on that. So I don't that shit on that don't have nothing to do with it. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. Trust me when I tell you, we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. Yeah, you better. You know, some of the most people that they thought was attractive had some of the most fucked up relationships. Cause you too cute, the nigga too handsome, he too fucking sexy. The nigga smell like baby oil and fucking baby lotion, and you smell like Victoria's Secret. Y'all niggas too cute. Every time you go out the door, somebody trying to holler at you, and every time he go out the door, somebody might be trying to say something to him because he want to be involved in every motherfucking thing. He want to be sexy. He got to have his car shining. He got to be out in the middle of shit all the time. He got to be involved. So y'all too cute. So now y'all fuck y'all own relationship up. You know what I'm saying? You too cute. Motherfuckers is too fucking cute. Too handsome. Too damn motherfucking handsome. Y'all in competition with one another. Who in the shower the longest? Fighting over the sink. Fuck is going on? Yeah. So because y'all in competition with cuteness with each other, You know what I mean? This is why you got it's cell phone over here, cell phone over there. Y'all gotta have the phones flipped upside down, face down. You know what I mean? So y'all ain't so the scam calls ain't calling you at a certain time. Y'all know what it is. Listen, everybody call at the fucked up time. I don't know what you talk about. That's why there's no point in cheating. There's no point. You should be straightforward so you can sit your phone down. Everybody think the same. You think 10 o'clock at night, the nigga that you sitting with, that you've been in a relationship the whole time, you think he ain't thinking about you because he's attracted to you and y'all together? You think he be like, yo, I'll go upstairs tonight. I might jump on that. I might rub her. I might touch her tonight. Yeah, but the nigga that didn't touch you that night, that nigga that got your phone number that didn't touch you yet, that's on your top. Oh, he calling. It's 10 o'clock. Yo, let me give you a call. Now you sitting there, your phone, flipped your phone upside down. Now he wondering why you ain't responding to his text because now he extra thirsty because you done gave him a signal that he got an opportunity. Now he extra thirsty. Why you ain't answering? Why you ain't answering? Call you back. He didn't get the message. He didn't get the first right the voicemail after the half a ring. So he had to call you back 2 more times. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. We can laugh all we want, man. We know this shit, man. So I value a genuine heart. I value a genuine I value a genuine soul versus looks any day. Don't get it twisted. I appreciate looks. I've never dealt, in my opinion, with a woman that was unattractive. In my opinion, you understand what I'm saying to you? But I look for the soul. The soul is more important to me. We can make it work. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody like we can make it work. I'm good with that. Let's get into them genetics. That's what I would rather be. I'd rather see a woman with super genes than fucking super beauty. Because your genes make up your beauty. See, when you look from the inside out, you know. Ah. But I just wanted to get on here, my people, and share some thoughts while I was out here. I came out here to the park real quick to get some sunlight, but it quickly turned cloudy. I can tell when you not being genuine anyway. Better to keep it real. Thank you. Yeah, better to keep it real. You see, a lot of women today. I'm being honest with you. A lot of women today are willing. Let me say this to you. I know women don't. Y'all say men keep it real, but I know y'all can't handle the keep it real. But because the era that we in right now, there are some women out here that can take honesty. I'm just being. It depends on how she like the dude. If she like you and she fuck with, bro, the best thing you can do is just be straightforward. If she fucks with you, she gonna vibe with you. But if you a clown, she gonna step off. So what is you let me explain something to you. You get rewarded more with the universe when you be honest with the universe. You keep looking at the black woman like she a fucking woman. That's the universe walking in the flesh. You gotta be honest with her. Look on her face and tell her what you expect and tell her what it is. Simple as that. You get more respect from the universe when you're honest and straightforward with her. But we don't want to hear that shit though. We think it's because we think we're human. All right, well that's cool. You be human then. You be human. I'm gonna go ahead and be the universe. You never know what she'll do when you honest. You know what's so funny about a nigga? A nigga won't be honest with you about his girl, but he'll be honest with you about that sexual activity he want to get with you with. Yeah, I'm into that freaky shit too, babe. Yeah. Yeah, but tell me about, do you got a girl? Oh man, we broke up. I ain't. What about the nah? But he'll be honest with you about all that sexual content shit that he went to, all that shit there. He be straight up with you. But you be like, yo, do you got a girl? I be like, yeah, listen, you be surprised, bro. You be like, yo, listen, you be surprised if you walk up to a woman like, listen, I got a shorty, but she might be interested. She okay with a sister wife, and she would love to see me happy. Now, I don't know how me and you would link up with one another, but I would rather you and her have a conversation with one another before me and you would even go further. That'll blow a woman mind the fuck away because now she can't hold you accountable for nothing. She got to hold herself accountable for every motherfucking thing. Oh, you mean to tell me you don't even want to talk to me and link up with me? You want me to talk to the sister? Yeah, I want you to talk to her first. I'm just, me and you just linking up, me and you meeting right now, and she gonna call you later. Yo, we can video chat. Oh, really? Yeah. Now it's like, man, what? Who are you to be? Who am I? See, this is when they go that looking at. I'm like, who are you? Because they don't expect men to be men. They expect for us to be cowards. But when you're straightforward, the only thing she can say is like, nah, babe, I'm sorry, I don't go like that. This, that, and the third. All right, babe, you have an amazing day. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Simple as that. Motherfuckers. And guess what? As many women would say no, there are plenty of women that will say yes. This is simple as that. That's how but we so stuck on the one individual that we see. We be like, oh shit, oh my God, she's so beautiful. I gotta have. No, I gotta. You ain't gotta have her, bro. She's not you lusting for her. But if you're thinking future beyond the sex, you're gonna look at the situation totally different. See, if you're thinking beyond the sex, I want her to possibly have my child. You're looking at situation. You're looking at situation completely, totally different when you're approaching a woman, because now you're not thinking about just like, oh, she got a nice body, I can smash. No, is this a potential good mother? That, that's where I'm at with it. So now when you when you speak like that and you talk straightforward like that, everything is on the other individuals. Nothing else to be hidden. So that's why I say males are cowards when it comes down to lying to these sisters. Be out here just going back and forth. You know what I mean? I heard there's one nigga out here that I know that be talking about he's some counselor. Niggas be inventing spiritual careers to be talking to women. I'm waiting to see the first nigga tarot reader. I'm waiting to see the first nigga that's a tarot reader. I'm telling you. Come on, sisters, listen, you can join free consultation. I'm gonna give you your tarot read. I got these cards on time. And I'm not saying that they went out here already, but I'm waiting to see the first nigga that's a tarot. Niggas create spiritual names and spirituality to talk to females. Well, what type of program is this? This is the Ashu Walali Nahina. Well, what this do? This taps into the soil of the earth and all of the minerals and all of the trees and nature at once. This is the who store? See, you don't know that word, and it's hard for me to replicate it again in vernacular. So I tell you what, sign up for a free consultation, and I got you. Motherfuckers invented spirituality to get you to talk to y'all women. What? Sheesh. All right, man. Motherfuckers coming to high priest and everything to talk to y'all, man. Clean it. Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. The first person open up a Mother Universe school. I'm fucking done. I just want you to know that. The first one that opens up a Mother Universe school to teach women to get back to spirituality, I'm fucking done. I just want you to know that. And what I mean by that, church, like a church. Come on in here. This is not Christ. This is not the Catholic church. This is Mother Universe Church. Come on in here. Come on in here, my sisters. I'm going to tell you, man, when you come in here, you got to take your shoes off. They're going to give you some new shit. Oh, my gosh. Let me give you the blueprint. Oh, take your shoes off at the door. When you come in, take your shoes off at the door. Wash your hands on over there and stuff. You know what I mean? Come on over here. Sisters over here. You know, this is Brother Akma. He's good with the shea butters. I'm fucking done, man. Yo, man, I am done. Can spirituality be taught? No. No, it's not. Nah. The word spirit means to breathe. Nothing is spirituality is not nothing to be taught. The reason why other races of people have a problem with connecting to spirituality is because of your genetic makeup. Spirituality is not something to be taught. The reason why we had to be taught the Bible, because we're being taught religion. Spirituality is natural. That's why. That's the difference. You don't have to be taught. You don't have to be taught to learn God. You have to be taught to forget God. See, you have to be taught to forget God. See, they taught that these people had to. These people don't know who God is, so they had to learn God. The two books that I recommend that anybody start off with is neuroscience and biology. It's actually three, to be honest with you: neuroscience, biology, and genetics. And you can pull all three of them up off of Amazon. When you read those books, and if you're reading the books for, I want to tell people something. When you're reading medical terminology, you're not reading medical terminology like you're reading a story. You're reading medical terminology to know the functions of the organs, cells, and how they operate within the body. Now, when you learn this, you also don't just look in a book. You also go and research the organ, the part, or the functionality of what you are searching or what you are reading at that particular time and moment. You just don't, like, when you, for example, when you read about the brain and they talk about the diencephalon, right, where the pituitary gland is at, where they affiliate the hypothalamus, the pineal gland, when they speak about that, right? You go in and then you read what each one of those, what's the functionality of each one of those organs that are or those subcortical organs that are in my brain. And then when you read that, then you will start to understand how, hopefully you will start to understand on how you are being manipulated, or how excuse me, not how you are being manipulated, or how easily it is people can be manipulated through drugs, environment, through education. You will see that. So that's what I recommend anyone. The first thing that I would recommend is biology, neurology, and genetics. Those three books, and you can go on right now on fucking line on Amazon and get all three of those books. And everything that people be telling you when it becomes, like, even with Dr. Sabi, when he was talking about eating and nutrition and this, that, and the third, is in those books. All you got to do is read them. Once you read them, you can come see once you read them, you're supposed to be your own medical doctor. There's not one ant that is born that does not know how to take care of itself if it get injured. It's not one ant. It's not one natural animal in nature that if it gets injured, it doesn't know what to do with itself. Why is it when we get injured or something that's wrong with us, for one, we don't know why we're sick, for one, two, and we don't know how to resolve the issue. We're going to seek the same species that fed us the crocodiles to take care of our ailments that we're having with our bodies. So I recommend that. And this is the problem, because when I was first doing a lot of these videos, Instagram wasn't shadow banning me as much, but I mean, they were, but now they really shadow banning me. And for two, a lot of people are reporting me now, especially other races of people, because they want to get my videos shut down because they keep calling me racist, but they haven't been able to provide not one video to provide facts that I'm actually a racist. Do I have hatred for white people? And I don't. But I'm not going to keep trying to provide that proof, because I don't need to provide proof to you. You have to provide proof to me. Where's your biological identification to the planet? So they get ready to cut me off here, my people. It's a pleasure speaking to y'all. Y'all know I love sharing my thoughts with y'all. I might go live later on tonight. We'll do a call in live. How about that? I might just do a call in live tonight on YouTube. I haven't done it in a while. I might just do a call in live, and then next week I'm gonna do that other video.